I've always appreciated Idea Factory's willingness to have fun with the Neptunia franchise. It doesn't matter if she is fighting zombies, personifications of other Sega consoles, another RPG genre, or even things like Rhythm, the series is down to try their hand at it. While I didn't expect a title like Neptunia Riders vs Dogoos, it brings the beloved characters to the world of party racing. Given the charm, love, and potential for parody, is this a must-play experience or does it fall short of expectations? Like most Neptunia games, there isn't much of a narrative. The girls are transported to a new world where they find themselves in love with Dogoo. This results in some gags, but it doesn't take long before the core cast is making jokes about the outlandish situation. In all, it is basically what you'd expect from the franchise. Narrative aside, gameplay is something of a mess. It starts with a brief introduction to the core mechanics. Basically, teams drive around picking up Dogoo until one team hits the desired total. Despite sounding simple, there is a surprising amount of depth. Drifting increases the grab radius, there are attacks to steal from opponents, and even the Dogoo themselves have a wide variety of effects. Some of these are advantageous, like faster boost gauge charging, whereas other Dogoo have notable negatives like no melee attacks or slow top speed. Players can also opt to pass certain negative Dogoo to other players. It sounds surprisingly robust, yet none of it really matters. Despite throwing a plethora of tutorials at first-time players, stages are largely static. Most mechanics are limited to a specific world, and in a lot of cases a single level. All that really matters is drifting and attacks. The latter is mostly due to how Neptunia Riders was designed. Stages typically start with 150 or so Dogoo to collect. More than enough to get the 100 needed to win most stages, but not enough to consistently win without a fight. As a result, most matches are decided with a single attack. All players need to do is collect a substantial amount of Dogoo and wait for the opposing team to do the same. Once completed, chase after an opponent and hit them with an attack. This will cause them to lose various Dogoo that will ideally go to you and win the match. Those curious can see this play out in the following match. This tactic doesn't work on every stage, but that is typically how the solo and time challenges are completed. Another major problem is a distinct lack of content. With only 15 stages, it takes about 90 minutes to finish the story. From there, I finished every challenge in another 90 or so minutes, and ultimately got the platinum in a little over 5 hours. At this point, the only thing left to do is replay missions for fun, or further optimize to achieve better scores, though in a lot of cases this will come down to enemy positioning over anything controllable. For these reasons, it is rather difficult to recommend Neptunia Riders vs Dogoo in its current form. Even if the game is fun to play, there isn't much to do, or that much variety in the grand scheme of things. This is especially bad once players master mechanics, as stages can easily be completed in 30 seconds to a minute, and while it's possible the experience improves over time, I'd still suggest waiting for a sale. Hey, thanks for watching. If you found the video helpful, please consider liking, and for more content, please subscribe.